Welcome into the second half of our doubleheader. Here joining the warm-up late with only 2 minutes left. We're going to send it down to Max right away. He's going to talk to Chicago Central Romans head coach Max Roch. Max, take it away.
Thanks, Dylan. Max, you guys come in here big underdogs, 14 seed against one of the top seeds and top combined teams in the state. What's your approach to pull the upset here tonight?
We're confident and excited. No specific approach. We play with confidence and with belief, so I have a good feeling it's going to take us pretty far tonight.
You guys have played in a couple of straight one-goal games, an OT game, and then, of course, the 3-2 win over Glenbard. How did close games like that get you prepared for a semifinal game like this?
The boys like to keep it exciting. You know what? It's really hard to say, but we play a good defensive style. The boys play for each other, so we don't focus too much on the score. You get a bounce here, you get a bounce there. That's how the game goes. But hey, if the guys are going to play good defense, block some shots, and play for each other, that's all we really care about.
Thanks, Max. Good luck.
Yeah, of course, thanks.
Dylan, back up to you.
Thank you, Max. And now a more formal introduction to the broadcast. My name is Dylan Ward. I'm alongside Ben Stein once more. Exact same crew as we had in Game 1. What a thriller that was to open the doubleheader action up tonight. Now we've got the Chicago Central Romans, a team that uses a club identity, wears blue and orange, and we're ranked 13 seeded going into this combined division tournament, but they've made it all the way to the Final Four. They've got their hardest test of the tournament so far. They're going to have to take on Waubonsie Matia, who was second seeded in this tournament and 8th overall in the state as of today.
Yeah, I think if we've learned, you could just throw the seeds out the window with the number 1 seed going down. It's a hockey game between a bunch of kids. Anything can happen. You know, excited to see this one.
Guys, they talk a lot about how teams often mirror their coach, and just getting to know Max Roach here on the bench, his team, very similar, very loose, very confident. They're not just happy to be here. They're going to play hard. They know the position they're in. They know the team Waubonsie is, but they seem like a very loose, fun bunch. They're going to give it their all here tonight.
So the winner of this game will go up against Wheaton West on Sunday with a trophy on the line. If you are just tuning in for this one, didn't catch that last game, boy, was it a thriller. It was Prep and Wheaton West. Prep Hockey Club scored in the second period off an awkward bounce, sort of a fluky goal, but they took the first lead. Wheaton didn't get on the board until a minute 17 remaining in the game. They tied it and then got a go-ahead goal that turned out to be the winner just 40 seconds later. That was an unbelievable last minute of that contest. And now they sit and wait. Likely some of them in the building getting ready to observe the Warriors and Romans. One of these two teams will be their opponent on Sunday. Now we find out who.
All right, let's get this thing underway here. Two teams competing for a championship, a spot in the championship, I should say.
Michael Hughes, the only goaltender on the roster, will get the nod for Chicago Central. Jack Poitamani will occupy the net to our right for Waubonsie. The junior goaltender gets the start in this game, and
big size difference here. I'm looking down at the Waubonsie bench. I'm looking down at the Chicago Central bench. Waubonsie is towering over them, but let's see how scrappy Chicago Central can get.
Drop of the puck is won by the Warriors. Let's get things started here in the second half of Final Four action. Pass right to the slot. Didn't hit anyone, so it's going to be brought the other way by Colin Brown. He will dump that into the zone. Hit Camfield for the Warriors, and Waubonsie going to reset and take possession over in their own end. Here's Campfield, lost the puck, intercepted by Brown. He will dump it in with his backhand, and it goes behind the net where Callahan will grab it. Comes back for Campfield. Tried to get it out, kept it at the point by Earhart. He shoots a slap shot, but it got blocked in close. Tucker then will tip this away from Callahan and enter the zone again for the Romans. Willen couldn't hang on to it, so coming the other way, Ethan Altercruz. Waubonsie It's a team that we saw the high school hockey rivalry series presented by the Chicago Blackhawks. Themselves and Maine Hockey Club, the only two combined division teams we've covered on the network at this point of the season. Romans will look to rush into the Waubonsie end. Here's Tucker. Near side, couldn't get it around Gostakis. It ended up going right to the circle. Alex Willen tried to pull it to his forehand with a toe drag, but couldn't. Again, 15-minute periods at the combined division tournament. It's sent out of the zone and back to Chicago Central's ice. A miscue, but then they do get it out of the zone. Here comes Willen with the puck. Left wing will throw the backhander towards Poidamani's net, and he'll put a glove on it to freeze play. Nothing on the board yet, less than 2 minutes in.
Nice little pace to start the game here. A little back and forth action, not many whistles.
Jack Poidamani in net, number 29 in white for Waubonsie. Is able to produce a .930 save percentage in this season, 149 goals against average. They play in Illinois West, which is the same league as the Wheaton West side that we just saw. Both these Final Four matchups were Illinois High School Hockey League West versus North Central. The Romans are the team from the North Central. They ended up finishing in 11th place in the regular season. Right in front of the net, a backhander towards the blue paint wouldn't go, and the first save of the game is made by Michael Hughes. Now here comes the Romans. It's Nguyen right to the net, to the blue paint. He couldn't get a shot off, and start the tally. There's
nice
net
one.
off its post, number 1. We had about 8 last game.
Nice little rush there. Use the speed, get outside, drop your shoulder, and get to the net. I definitely like that.
Now, the Final Four field in the combined division is comprised of the top 4 seeds coming into the tournament, except for the 3rd seed, which was Maine Hockey Club. They were taken down by the Romans after the stellar performance they've had. So the Romans, seeded number 13 coming into this tournament, are the only team left in the Final Four entering play tonight that was not top 4. So they have a Cinderella story going for themselves, and they're looking to keep it alive here, and doesn't get any easier with Waubonsie.
Dylan, you mentioned the Cinderella, and I mentioned before the game, these guys are really loose on the bench. They're not intimidated by Waubonsie. They're skating hard. You mentioned a couple of nice moves towards net by Nguyen there earlier. They feel like they can hang. They're not just here to have fun.
Camfield chases it back below his own goal line. Drops it off with a no-look pass. Here's Clamage tipping it out. Now are the Warriors. It goes back into the Romans' end, where Kieran Mays will take a hold of it. Get it to the near side. Earhart battling for possession of that puck up against the near side half boards. Taken away by the Romans, and they will clear it out. Chasing after it now is Brown. Looking to get ahead of Clamage. He could not. Not able to grab that puck. And then they couldn't keep it in at the far point. They're going to have to reset. Tipped into the zone beyond center red to avoid an icing, so Clamage back in his own end will try and bring it around the boards to clear it out. Doesn't initially, but then it does go out into neutral ice, and trying to bring that in. Before it did that, Kurt Baylor was just a little too late, and it's an offsides call. 11:21 to go in the first.
Yeah, the pace is picking up here. It seems like both defenses on each team aren't really holding the blue line too much. They're really kind of just one-and-done chances and then going back the other way.
We'll have a face-off in neutral territory. Baylor to take it up against Paukstis. Chicago Central Romans win the draw. Here's Tucker at the left point, leading the charge. Takes a hit into the corner by Dylan Troy, but he was the one who got the most of it. Troy was the one who ended up on the ice, but He is going to keep possession alive for his team. Cass missed a pass. And no icing is the call. We're going to continue play here. I'm not sure the reason for that, but another icing waved off.
It was a good no call. Could have been played by a Waubonsie stick through the neutral zone. He let it go.
Now here's Willen. He takes a shot. Poitamani makes a big stop on the one-on-one chance. Keeping it alive is Nogan. Taken away by Waubonsie. They'll get it out to neutral ice. And dumped in. Less than 5 minutes into this game. Seems to be the underdog. Romans with the better chances. Still very early in the contest, though.
A lot of play back and forth, just slapping the puck through the neutral zone.
Waubonsie in their own end. They look to reset. Alter Cruz missed Jaltuk with a pass. So it's dumped the other way by Chicago Central. Kept alive by the Warriors. Here's Callahan behind the net. Getting it out to the right point. Winding up and shooting a wrister that time was Luke Peters. It wouldn't go. Peters gets it back. Couldn't keep it in the zone. Being pressured by the Romans from behind. But Waubonsie going to be the team that keeps control of the puck. Here's Alter Cruz over the blue line. Throws one towards the net. Was going to hit the R logo on the jersey had it not gone into the glove of Michael Hughes. He hangs on for a whistle. 9:38 to go in the first. Face-off will be at the circle to goaltender Hughes' right. Dickinson will take it for Waubonsie. On the other side, it was Colin Brown for the Romans, and with control of the puck after the draw are the Romans. They'll get it out to neutral ice. Campfield. And a loose puck is found by the Romans and backhanded into the zone by Haviland. Warriors going to get it back and get it out to neutral ice. That pass intended for Dickinson. He's going to pick it up. He's going to head to the net and shoot. And what a play coming out of nowhere. Jacob DeJong got just enough of his stick on that one to tip it out of play. And no save necessary for Hughes.
Much like prep, you see Waubonsie just trying to stretch their far side wing, try to get a break. I thought that Waubonsie actually got away with a penalty there. It looked like a little bit of a cross check in order to get that puck, but we play on.
I had that idea too, Ben.
I saw the ref saying not a chance, so he saw it, didn't want to call it.
Let these guys play here at this level. These games are played much different than the regular season. We were talking about Prep and Wheaton West's one meeting of the season. It was an exhibition game that Prep won 5-0. These two sides are meeting for the first time in this entire season right here. And it comes in what will be one team's final game of the year and one team's second to last. Here come the Romans. Alex Willen has it, doesn't have much help, so all he'll do is dump it down. Does go on target, and in and out of the glove. Poitamani, he'll set it up. Warriors in their own end. Campfield with a pass across to Clamage. Clamage dumps it out of the zone. This is going to be an icing. There's the whistle, and the Warriors will have to take a D-zone face-off here about halfway through the first.
Yeah, if I'm the Chicago Central Romans coach, I'm very happy about this start. They kind of have Waubonsie back on their heels, just slapping away at pucks, icing pucks. They're playing a really structured game, which I really like to see. Let's see if Romans can capitalize here.
8:05 left here in the first period. It wasn't until late in the second period we got our icebreaker in the first game. Teams played 0-0 for quite a while. That's going to be another icing against the Warriors. Let's do the face-off over again, this time with 10 seconds less. Waubonsie is a team that has been in this position several times over the last few seasons. Most recently, winning the state championship of the combined division in double overtime in 2019 at the United Center. That was the last time the state championships were held at the United Center. Won't be this year. They'll be right here at the Edge in Bensonville. Of course, they were all set to be at the United Center in 2020. Made it all the way to the Final Four before the pandemic slowed things down. Here's Stickney with a shot. That goes into the glove.
Ben, you mentioned an ideal start, and that's exactly the message down here on the Romans bench. They're not wanting to let Waubonsie get clean breakouts out of their own zone. They're wanting to, you've seen the 3 or 4 straight icings there, almost out of frustration. Right now, this is exactly the game the Romans want to play.
Yeah, definitely. I think they have a really good game plan right now. They're being aggressive but not taking too many chances and really making Waubonsie play here.
Here's Willen off the face-off loss, able to grab that puck, get a hold of it, and take a shot. It's a nice awareness at this face-off circle by him, but no dice and no goal on the board. Dumped into the Romans' end. Behind his own cage, it's Evan Earhart. Defenseman with 21 games played in the regular season. Only point was an assist on the entire year, but he's had a couple of nice offensive plays at the point when Romans control the puck in their attacking end.
That was actually a really nice face-off play. It might have looked like he lost it, but he actually pushed the puck forward. We call it a slip, go right past the defenseman. Got a shot on net. Look for him to do that again sometime.
That's going to be sent into the Romans' end. Chicago Central will come the other way with the puck. Haviland, he comes over the blue line. Nice move around one and gets a backhand shot towards the net. But not a lot of juice on it, and it's an easy save for Poitamani. Here's an icing taken by the Warriors. That might be their third or fourth of this period so far. That's not what you want at a game like this.
Yeah, but it seems like they're going to keep sticking with that strategy. Fly the wingers and hopefully just get a stretch pass to find a breakaway or potential odd man break. If they're going to keep doing that, it could cost them eventually taking so many defensive zone draws, but we'll see how it plays out.
Waubonsie Mattia, similar to Prep, did not have a regulation loss to their name in the regular season. Illinois West, they finished first. Ended up losing the championship game of the league to Maine, their biggest rival, even though Maine was seeded second and Waubonsie first. The underdog was able to take down the Warriors at number 1. 23-0-1, just one loss, and it was in overtime. They've never failed to get a point in the standings all regular season long. And all season long, including all games, not just conference or league, however you put that, 37-7-1. So just 8 losses in the entire year. Here's Camfield in neutral ice. He'll send that one to the far corner. It's going to be grabbed by Stickney. He'll try and get it out. Playing it off the far boards and kicking it to the skate. Here comes Hugan into the zone, off the stick and into the equipment of Poitamani. He stands his ground and doesn't let that one by.
Yeah, Poitamani didn't really see that puck well, it didn't seem like. Wasn't really sure where it was, but he found it, got it covered. Live another day.
Waubonsie Mattia in white. Chicago Central in blue and orange.
Guys, what is it about these semis? We've already had 3 upsets to the first 3 games between Red Varsity and combined. Romans hanging around here 10 minutes into the game. I can smell it, guys. It's upset season.
No kidding, Max. Believe I saw a stat on social media as that one's ripped into the glove of Michael Hughes. Max, believe I saw on social media that in 2022, this is going to be the first Varsity Red state championship in the last 16 seasons that did not feature either Nutra Green or Loyola Gold.
Yeah, I think it's great for the sport. You get some fresh blood. You get teams like Stevenson who've had a great season. St. Viator, Coach Tim Benz, we've known all season long as well. Get some new faces in the state championship. It's great for the sport.
Definitely good for the sport. Would like to see GBN in there, but that's okay. Happy for Viator and Stevenson for sure.
Battle for the puck right by the Romans bench. They're going to get possession. It's Trent Glip knocking that one into the zone. It's taken away by Waubonsie, and a neutral zone shot. Kind of fooled Michael Hughes in net a little bit, but he's able to make the stoppage. By the way, for Michael Hughes, just 4 wins on the season, 16 losses and 2 ties. His record mirrors the team's record because he is the only goaltender on the roster. So he's played all 987 minutes this season, a 3.14 goals against average for the Romans goaltender.
Good job blocking that shot, selling out, making sure that doesn't get through.
Callahan looking to make a nice pass to Blessing, but a little too hot to handle for number 12, White, so the Romans going to take it away and look for neutral zone possession. They lost it. Here comes Blessing with another chance. Waubonsie with a clean zone entry, but that pass wouldn't get to its intended target. Romans will clear it out. One thing that Chicago Central has been really shining on in this game in the early going is defending their blue line. Waubonsie, such a high-octane offense team, always able to generate those dangerous scoring chances because of their clean and calculated zone entries with the tape-to-tape passes. But Chicago Central, a team that they haven't seen yet this season, is really defending them well.
Yeah, you could see Waubonsie Matias pretty frustrated on their bench. Chicago Central just doing a good job of clogging up the neutral zone and making them dump it by the time they get to the blue line, and Chicago Central's winning those battles. So if that keeps going that way, I do like Chicago Central's chances here.
Dumped into the Waubonsie zone. Clamage behind the net, looking to get it to Jaltuk. Instead, Earhart found it at the right point. He takes a shot. The save was made, and then Callahan found the rebound. Poitamani made a second stop.
Good shot there, good save. Just keep getting pucks on net, try to find rebounds. It seems like Poitamani's giving up a bunch of rebounds. Might not be seeing the puck too well. I would just keep firing and get to the net.
By the way, that's Paul Callahan, number 71 in blue. And 47 in white is Ryan Callahan. That name sounds familiar to you. There is a National Hockey Leaguer that shares his name. Here's a shot from the right circle off a great pass, but that gets blocked. Now that's going to be offsides. Little late on the whistle. I thought for a moment they weren't going to call it, but that's the right call made. We'll have a neutral zone draw here late in the first. Still 0-0 at the edge.
Not too many high danger chances so far. Just, a couple shots from the point, a couple shots from the top of the circle, but nothing too dangerous of going in.
Puck dropped at the face-off circle nearest to our booth. Taken by Waubonsie. They'll enter the zone. Chicago Central guarding that blue line yet again, and Waubonsie going to lose possession of this puck, maybe get it back. Romans are trying to get that one off the stick of Troy and maybe have an odd man rush down the other way. Not able to do that, but they are able to dump it down. Waubonsie going to take possession. Here's Jaltuk, got it to Birkin, neutral ice. Cross ice pass taken by Alter Cruz. Tried to center that one, maybe to get it back to the stick of Jaltuk, but not able to do so. That's just barely kept in by Alter Cruz. He'll get it to the left wing corner. The Romans going to grab this one, try to clear it out. Troy keeps it alive. He'll send that one down to the corner. It's taken by DeJong. He'll take a lap around his goaltender. And on the near side, come over his own blue line. Now the Warrior line. Throw a shot on net. Didn't have a lot on it, but forced Poitamani to make a stop. Final 90 seconds of period 1 out of 3. Nothing on the scorecard yet. No goals, no penalties. Nice dangle by Dickinson around one. He takes a shot, and that just missed the crossbar. And when I say just miss, that was about 2 inches high. That would have been a highlight reel goal, especially because of the way it built up. Either way, wouldn't go. That's going to be dumped in by Glimp and possessed by the Warriors. 1 minute to go in the period. That stretch pass intended for Dickinson wouldn't connect. No icing is the call. Maybe that touched a stick on its way.
Touched someone right by the red line. I think it hit a shin pad.
Good pickup, Ben. Waubonsie going to get it back. Left circle, right to the net, backhand, wouldn't go. Peters keeps it alive at the point. One shot blocked, a second one would not hit the net, now with 34 seconds to go in the frame.
Absolutely love the energy that the Romans are playing with. They're banging the boards. They're cheering their teammates on. Kind of the polar opposite of what's going on in the Waubonsie bench. They're pretty frustrated, all sitting down and pretty quiet.
Here's Winnick with it near side of his own end. Gave it to Blessing in neutral ice. Nice touch on the stick to settle that one down. Referee gets in the way, but Waubonsie pressures right in front of the net. The puck is loose. The whistle sounds just as the goaltender closed his legs to hide the puck from the ref's view.
That puck was still pretty loose there as that whistle came in. They were still hacking and whacking at it. I could see it from my vantage point down here. Roman's fortunate to get that whistle.
7 2/10 on the clock before we switch ends. Maybe one more face-off win for Waubonsie, and their attacking zone could lead to a goal. Chicago Romans probably don't have enough time to get one in the first. They do win it, Clamage, but that bumps outside the zone, and that's how the first period's going to end. There's the horn, 0-0 after one, exactly the same as in the first game. And that's going to do it for the first period. We'll put down our mics for a couple of minutes here while the teams chat things over at their bench. We'll be back with second period action for you shortly. And welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. Just joining us, Max Anderson down at the sideline, Ben Stein to my left, and I'm Dylan Ward with the play-by-play call. After that first period, the shots on goal favor the designated visitors in Chicago Central 9-8, and what's been a pretty even game after one period, even though it doesn't look like it should have been that way on paper.
Yeah, guys, two different approaches down here. Jeremy Dumbro, very businesslike with his team. Not any panic or anything like that. Just talking about some key points. Keep peppering the net. Get after some rebounds. Meanwhile, Ben, you mentioned it at the end of the first period. The energy on the Romans bench is what's keeping them in this. They are the underdogs. They know that, but they're having fun. And frankly, they're well coached. They've been in good position defensively. You haven't seen anybody miss a man as Waubonsie's come up the slot. They've marked their men in the defensive zone. They're pretty well coached as well.
The Waubonsie Warriors, exact same story as last game's Wheaton West. When tied after one, that's happened 6 times, 4-1-1. Identical records. That puck thrown to the slot. Looked like it might have been a dangerous chance, but nothing to show for it. That drive is blocked by Lopez. Clamage, the guy who shot it, will send it over to the left circle. Now here's Burke, right side. We'll backhand that one back to the right point. Here's Clamage one more time. Takes a shot. blocked by the Romans. And here's Callahan coming the other way for Chicago Central.
Romans are doing an absolutely outrageous job at blocking shots. Expect to see a lot more of that because I think Waubonsie's going to pick it up a little bit here, get a little more offensive zone time here.
Of course, at this level of hockey, one stat that is not kept is blocked shots. And I would love to know how many shots the Romans have blocked just in this first period alone.
Ben, I love the use of the word outrageous there. These really is. They've blocked at least 10 shots to this point. And again, we mentioned it. Well coached. They're in good position. They're getting in shooting lanes. And frankly, we were wondering what we were going to see out of the Chicago Central Romans team. I get it. I understand why they made it to this point.
Jaltuck in neutral ice. His pass across wouldn't connect with anyone. Hughes thought he had a safe freeze of the puck, but it bounced out, and so he'll play it ahead to his fellow skaters. Now grabbing that puck, Alex Willen. He'll step over the blue line, right wing, throws one towards the net, and Poitamani makes his first save of this second period. Here's Clamage playing it off the boards, trying to get it out. It's kept alive by Willen, but the whistle sounds. There's a hand pass. Not sure who did the hand pass signal sooner, the linesman or Ben Stein to my left. You knew that one all the way.
Yeah, good call there. Good call. Nice start to the second period. I absolutely love the way Romans are playing. I know I keep saying it, but they're just playing a hard team game. I think they recognize they're the underdogs. So they're going to need to do things like block shots, back check, forecheck hard.
14 wins all year long for the Romans, 37 for the Warriors. But a very close game thus far. A minute and a half into the second. Still waiting for our first goal. Here's De Jong. Got that one to Haviland. They'll poke it out. Excuse me, it'll go all the way down, but won't make it far enough for icing, so Waubonsie gonna recollect. Dylan Troy with it. Got it to Jaltuck. Into neutral ice for Ryan Callahan. He steps over the line from a tough angle. Shot one, and a nice pad stop was made by the right side of Michael Hughes. And maybe a little lucky. I don't think he saw that puck coming. His skate was just planted exactly where it needed to be.
Absolutely. That 100% just hit him. But that's what Waubonsie needs to do. They don't need to make those long stretch passes. Get the puck to the blue line, then hit a guy coming through the neutral zone. You don't need to get a breakaway every time. So look for them to do more of that and find more success.
Zone entry by Waubonsie. Here's Dickinson. He'll put on the brakes. Matthew Dickinson, 34 points in 23 games played. Peters then takes a shot. First one's blocked. Second one goes, but misses the net. It's picked up behind the cage by Theo Winnick. Back to Gostakis waiting at the point. Dickinson could not reach that puck as it was passed to him. Romans trying to clear here. And they will, at least out to center ice.
Guys, Waubonsie is buzzing right now. The bench can feel it as well. They feel a goal coming. Romans have to push the puck back up ice, get a little bit out of their zone.
Fight for that puck by the blue line. Eventually that battle is won by the Warriors, but possession goes to the Romans. Waubonsie intercepts Peters at the right point, shoots. Dickinson got a piece of that one, but it got tipped wide. Then point blank, getting that one just high. Caden Cast looking to open the scoring, but it was a tough angle anyway, but still missed the net. Here's an icing by the Romans, and Waubonsie will get another attacking zone draw with 11:22.
Yeah, get a little bit of a role reversal here. Now you see Romans just icing the puck all day. I don't think they can keep defending like this if they don't want to give up a goal. One's coming. If they can't get out of their own zone, Waubonsie smells blood here.
Burke will take the face off. They'll go up against Baylor. He won it initially, but Roman's going to get possession here. Willen will chase after that puck into the near side corner. Goes to the corner for Tucker. Tucker being pressured from behind, and it's going to be grabbed here by Ryan Burke. Here's Blessing through neutral ice. Blessing lost the puck, and Evan Ziegler could not touch that one. Otherwise, he would have been offside, so he holds off. and lets the Romans dump it back into Waubonsie ice. Warriors not done pressuring here yet. Here's Ziegler, got it to the slot for Burke. Burke couldn't get it by one, and the Romans will come the other way. Here's Mays. He flips one to the net, and that one looked like it may have had eyes, but at the end of the day, missed the target.
Let's stay in the zone.
Puck just barely avoids an offside, but here come the Warriors. With the puck trying to move around one is Ziegler. He cannot. Romans will take it back and dump. This is going to be an icing.
No ice.
And it's waved off. The linesman put his hand up, but the puck slowed down at the end. And here comes Alter Cruz the other direction for Waubonsie. Got two guys to beat, doesn't have much help. Eventually coming there to bail him out was George Kamazis, but the pass would not connect. Waubonsie going to keep it alive, though. Out in neutral ice, Camfield to Clemage. He will dump it into the right wing corner. One thing I've noticed about this game that I felt like there was a lot more of in the first game, Prep versus Wheaton West, is there hasn't been a lot of sustained possession of the puck. Here's Camfield shooting. It just missed the net wide. Seems like Waubonsie has definitely come out here stronger in the second period than they did in the first period. But at the end of the day, when either team gets possession in this game of the puck, it doesn't last. That's what it seems like, at least from my perspective. Here's Alter Cruz with a neutral ice shot. That's straight into the glove of Hughes. He hangs on with just less than 9 to go in the second. Still nothing on the board.
Yeah, a lot of one-and-dones here. You're seeing a lot of shots either just be covered or picked up by the other team and go the other way. You can see that the Romans are actually, now they are starting to stretch their forwards to try to get those defensemen out of there.
Ben, I was just going to make that point, too. If you're Waubonsie, you got to start putting some bodies in front of the net, make it a little bit tougher on the Romans' net and defensemen. Like you said, right now, it's pretty clear shots in front, getting through, pretty easy saves.
Yep, a lot of stuff from the outside, especially as a goalie. If you're able to get those easy saves every once in a while, that just helps your confidence.
Some Romans players wanted an interference penalty to be called. They're not going to get it from the referee. Waubonsie in neutral ice, having some trouble keeping the puck on their stick. Eventually, they're just going to have to dump and chase again. That puck may have gotten a piece of the netting. Saw it vibrate, but will play on. Here's Troy, left point. We'll send it to the corner. De Jong intercepts for the Romans. He's got the puck now. Trying to get around one. Instead, Winnick winds up and fires. Save is made by Hughes. He didn't know where it was, but turned out he did have it frozen. Scrambled a little bit before he realized that, heard the whistle, and it'll be a face-off in the Romans' end.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He's gotten a couple of those saves where it just ended up hitting him. But Warriors are really picking it up here. You can see it on their bench. They're talking, they're fist pumping, they're dapping each other up. They're happy about the way they're playing. Starting to take over a little bit, but still 0-0.
Far side face-off in the Romans' end will be taken by Callahan and Baylor. A deafening silence in the rink as the music has come to a halt before this face-off. One gets kicked out. Instead, it's going to be Alex Willen to take the draw. He won it. Goes back behind the net. Taken by Mays. Out to neutral ice. Here's Willen again. Number 80, Alex Willen, got the puck on his stick right now. Leads their team in point production. 22 games, 11 goals, 7 assists for a total of 18 Ps. The most on the team. .81 points per game. They don't have a single guy on the roster that averages 1+ point per game. There's Willen right now trying to dangle around Garrett Clemage. He could not do so, and now the play blown dead. Didn't catch the reason for that.
Puck went into the bench, it looked like. To shoot the puck at that point, Romans are having a little bit of trouble getting into the offensive zone. Got to get shots on that.
You mentioned, obviously, good communication happening down here on the bench, but Starting to sense a little frustration from Waubonsie. See Callahan slapping a stick on the ice. Clearly a little bit frustrated. They're still tied 0-0. Feels eerily similar, gentlemen, as our earlier game between Prep and Wheaton West.
One goal from Romans, and that changes the entire game. See if they can get it here, or if Waubonsie could finally finish on their chances.
I would say in the first period it was too even to give either team the edge in play, but it's definitely been the Warriors' second period to this point, halfway through. Still not a goal on the board to show for it, and we're all even at 0-0.
A lot of zone time for Waubonsie, but not too many great opportunities. You saw a couple early in the period, but they're getting a lot of shots from the outside that the goalie's easily saving. Got to find the goalie's eyes. Take him away, and it'll go in the net.
Gestakis got it to the corner for Blessing, now to the left point. Finding it at the left circle is Ziegler. Nice to hang on to that puck and get it to Troy. He takes a shot, blocked by a skate. Rebound goes to the far side. Blessing back to Gestakis. Left point, now to the circle once more for Blessing. Tried to pass it back to Gestakis, but a Roman stick got in the way. They'll dump it in, tag up, and let Chicago Central regroup. 6 to play before the break. 0-0 score line. Here comes Lopez into the zone. He's being pressured by Troy. There to bail him out, De Jong, but grabbing the puck with his stick is going to be Burke for the Warriors. Now Troy takes a hit from Callahan behind the goal line. Waubonsie looking to get this one out. Blessing, he's been on the ice for a long time, will lead the charge. Gets it stolen from him, and he'll head straight to the bench. Here's Gestakis. Fights off a check in the far corner. Loses it. Here are the Romans right in front. Nice move to the backhand and a shot on net for Jet Neugen. It wouldn't go. Rebound at the point. De Jong fires. And getting a block on that one was one of the Warriors, but he's hurting. That's Evan Ziegler. Right in front of the net. We're still playing. A point-blank chance is stopped by Poitamani. Penalty coming up here. And now the whistle sounds. It's going to be a cross-check. And we'll see who's guilty. Take a look at a replay here. They're going to escort Paul Callahan of Chicago Central to the box. As he comes in there, and that's the cross-check. Looked like a tough call. May have been a legal hit. From a coach's perspective, Ben, what did you think of that?
Absolutely hate that call. It's a scramble in front of the net. Did not cross-check him at all. You can call it rough if you want, but that was absolutely not a cross-check. Good for Waubonsie, though. They could definitely gain some momentum by getting a PPG here.
Well, in the regular season, Waubonsie had a power play that you wouldn't imagine. 37.4%, 40 power play goals on 107 opportunities.
All right, well, let's see what they can do here. Those are some pretty solid numbers.
2 minutes for cross-checking is the official call. Just as we presumed by the signal. Warriors, lethal power play, not off to a great start. They've spent a lot of time outside the attacking end. Here's Callahan into the zone with speed, looking for help in the near corner, right wing side. He hangs onto the puck, being pressured from behind, got it to Camfield, now back out to the high slot for Gestakis. Gestakis over to the left side, Callahan with it, Camfield, one-time shot, missed the net wide to the right. Good idea from the Warriors, though. 1:05 to go on the power play. Here's Callahan once more. Gestakis tapping his stick. He gets it. He shoots. That just wide as well. Roman's going to pick it up from below the goal line and clear it 200 feet directly on net.
Some good looks from Waubonsie, but a lot from the outside. That shot was taken from outside the dot. You know, I think the goalie's going to save that almost every time.
You can see the Romans playing the tightest box there in the middle.
What a move. Alter Cruz got a shot off, but it got blocked in close by Mays. Waubonsie going to hang on to the puck here. Being pressured from behind is Ultra Cruz. Got it to Callahan. Ryan Callahan waiting for an angle, still from an impossible angle now below the goal line. never even got a shot off. It's going to be taken away by Mays initially. Trying to clear it out, but it's kept alive by Camfield. Gustakis now. 11 seconds left on the power play. One-timer by Dickinson missed. Gustakis picks it up. 5 to go on the power play. He shoots, and it's blocked by Willen, and it comes outside the zone. And out of the box comes Callahan. We're back to 5-on-5.
What a block. Absolutely love that they're just laying out for these shots. Awesome to see.
Here's Clamage into the zone. Nice dangle around one. All the way to the net. Couldn't get a shot off. A poke check came off the stick of the goaltender. Now another penalty is going to be called, this time against the Warriors.
So we like to call a makeup call, folks. Didn't see too much there. I'll take it, though. Even it up.
That's Garrett Clamage heading to the box. In 23 games played in the regular season, only 8 penalty minutes to his name. But gets 2 here. And after the Warriors' power play, unsuccessful, we'll take a look at the Romans' power play. Only 6 goals with a man up all season long for Chicago Central. The PK for Waubonsie also pretty stellar, 87%, 0.7, round up to 86. 72 out of 84.
Looks like they're doing some ice repair over there.
Not sure on the near side circle when referee. Well, looks like it's good enough to play. Linesman is laughing with the coaching staff on the Romans bench. But now we're back to playing. So Chicago Central on the power play. It's grabbed from behind the net by Willen. Willen on the near side, back to the point, De Jong. Willen again, cross ice. Couldn't settle it down, so here comes Waubonsie shorthanded on a 2-on-1. Blessing tried to get the pass over to Winnick, and it wasn't a 2-on-1 for long. Chicago Central D came back and bailed him out.
It's a great back check there. Really good hustle play.
Yeah, what an effort by De Jong there. If they somehow pull the upset, remember that 2-on-1 play right there in the hustle by De Jong.
Here's Earhart in the corner. Try to pass over to Willen. Had that connected, he would have had a wide open net. Unfortunately, a little too bang-bang, and it ends up being a clear. 1:05 to go on this power play. It'll expire with 47 seconds left in this period if you're keeping track at home. There's a big hit behind the net, forcing one of the Romans down to the ice. That was Kevin Mays. Not going to see a penalty called on that. Here's Earhart into the zone right wing. Tried a shot. It was on net, but stopped easily by Poitamani. Kept alive by De Jong. Now with it, Millen. He'll try a slap shot. It gets deflected outside the zone with 30 to go on the man advantage. A minute 14 to go before the break.
I'd like to see them try to set something up here. I mean, a lot of individual play, just trying to snipe the goalie. Get set up, make them, run around a little bit in their own zone and find a good shot.
1 minute 20 period.
8 to go on the power play, and they're in their own zone. Here's Tucker. We'll get that one ahead to Glimp. Out of the box comes Clamage. He'll head to the bench, and on to replace him, Burke. Back to 5-on-5. We've seen the power play from both sides now, and they've both been unsuccessful. De Jong gets taken down by Jeltuk from behind. No penalty called. Here comes Cass the other way. He takes a shot. He was going far side. He had the top left corner wide open, but couldn't hit his spot. Now it's thrown to the blue paint. Is that over the line?
No.
Replay on. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be an icing right here, and we got to take a look at that.
I don't think it went in. I think he swept it right off the goal line.
I'm down here towards that goal. It looked like to me it was over the line. I wonder what the replay shows.
Well, we're watching it right here. Oh, it's hard to tell.
I don't think so.
It's so hard to tell. That looks close.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play. I don't think it went over.
Well,
There's bouncing.
Max, if you're right on that, that is devastating for Waubonsie, who's been trying so hard to find a goal all game long and could have taken the
inches,
lead.
if anything, but I trust your guys' eyes up there.
Campfield, last second shot into the glove, and we'll get a whistle. So one more face-off, and then that's going to do it for the second period. Scoreless so far in this game. It's been a wildly entertaining game between these two sides, which of course on paper, Waubonsie definitely very heavily favored. But Chicago Central Romans staying alive here, looking for just their 15th win of the entire campaign. There's the horn, and time has run out. So both teams will head into the locker room and talk things over. And Ben, of course, you're a coach. If you're the coach of both of these teams, starting with Waubonsie, what's the main broad message that you're going to explain to your guys during this break?
Get to the net and take the goalie's eyes away. They're in front of the goalie, and when the shot comes, they jump out of the way. That does absolutely nothing. If I'm Romans, I keep playing the way I'm playing. They're buzzing. Their fans are buzzing. It's a 0-0 game. Go get a goal and win the game.
All right. We will be back in about 5-10 minutes' time. Don't go anywhere, though. The broadcast will stay alive. We'll roll some highlights from the first couple of periods. You're not going to see a goal, unfortunately, but a couple of good plays that Jimmy was able to catch on replay. So that will keep you company while we're gone, but stay right here. As soon as you hear our voices again, that means you know the third is back. Don't go anywhere. We are back live at the Edge in Bensonville. 0-0 between the Romans and Warriors. Max talked to head coach of Chicago Central pregame. Now he's going to have a chat with head coach of Waubonsie, Jeremy Dombro, for thoughts heading into the third. Max, take it away.
Down here with Jeremy Dombro on the Waubonsie bench. Jeremy, 0-0 through 2 periods. You got the big underdog of the 14 seed, the Romans. They're still in this game 0-0. What do you got to do to find the game-winning goal here in the third?
Take advantage of fast ice, right? That should suit us. We should shoot the puck a little bit more. We're trying to hold on to it a little too long in the O-zone. They like to clog up the middle in there. They're blocking shots, right? So we got to just find a way to get one through and then bang home a greasy one.
Hughes is yet to let one in. He's kept them all out. He keeps kicking pucks into the corner. How do you get one by him as solid as he's been in net?
I think it's just the more shots you put on, eventually one's got to go in, right? I don't think that save percentage is going to stay 1,000. We almost get one there, right, and it kind of rolls up on them. We had a shot from the goal line that almost goes in. So for me, I think it's just find opportunities to put it on net, crash hard, and keep it simple for another 15 minutes. I think we're controlling the play so don't get away from our game, but a little bit more urgency.
Thanks, Jeremy. Good luck here in the third.
Thank you.
Dylan?
Thanks, Max. So it was Chicago Central with the shot advantage after the first 9-8. Also 9-8 in the second period, but the other way for Waubonsie. So we're at 17 each. This has been one heck of an even game played. Waubonsie definitely had the edge in attacking zone time in the second period. But Ben, other than that, this has been one of the most evenly played games I've seen all state playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Super even game. I think Waubonsie's playing off of their skill, and their experience. They've been here before. And I think Roman is just playing off of energy. I mean, their bench is loose. They know they're the Cinderella story, but they didn't just come here to come here. They came here to win it. So definitely excited for the third. Win a period, and you have a chance to go win a state championship. All it takes is one.
Chicago Central Romans. In the preseason, if you told them they'd be playing in a Final Four, the combined division state playoffs, as much as you have that belief as a team, probably would be pretty shocked to hear that news, and the fact that they're keeping it close against powerhouse Waubonsie. They've got themselves a chance to advance to the state championship at this division. So underway in the third, switched ends again. Now the Romans will shoot to the goal to our right. And there's a shot by Waubonsie to the goal to our left, and it was stopped by Hughes. Rebound goes to Lopez. He'll play it off the boards and clear it out. Only goes to neutral ice, where it's dumped back in by Waubonsie, and that's straight into the glove. It's 17 stops in the second.
Yeah, good start by Waubonsie here. I think if they still continue to control the game, they're going to find a goal eventually, get Romans on their heels, get pucks to the net. And like their coach said, it's not going to be a pretty one, it's going to be a gritty one, and that's always how it works. It's not going to be a goal scorer, it's going to be a playmaker.
Callahan will take the draw in the attacking zone for his Waubonsie Warriors. He lost it, though. It's going to be taken by Spencer Weldon. Romans get it back, looking to clear their zone. It's kept in by the Warriors. Callahan below the goal line in the corner, being double-teamed. We'll get rid of that puck and send it to Alter Cruz in the far corner. Got it back to the point. Campfield to Alter Cruz one more time. Cross-ice pass. It was a no-looker and nobody there. We'll clear it out to center ice. Alter Cruz will dump it in, right wing side. It's going to be grabbed by Spencer Weldon for the Romans. Over to the near side for Trent Glimp. We'll try and clear it out. Waubonsie kept it in the zone, but in doing that, went off sides on the delayed call, so they have to tag up. They'll enter the zone again. Callahan straight to the goal. We'll take a lap. Look for an option. Throw it to the blue paint. Jeltuk there. Throws a backhander in the direction, but it missed wide. Waubonsie back out to the slot. Clemage shoots, and a save made by Hughes. Warriors will still hang on to the puck. In the slot, now back to the high point. Here's Clemage, shoots, and a nice shot block made there by the Roman Sean Tucker. He's hurting after that. He'll limp to the bench and have a seat. Waubonsie trying to beat them in a change. Here's a shot taken. Somehow that ricochets off the goaltender, maybe a piece of the post and off the end boards. Looked like it was on its way into the net from our angle. Now the other way come the Romans. It's Weiland, he shoots, and that's a pad stop made by Poinamani. First shot on goal for Chicago Central this period. Back and forth we go. Winnick tried to bring it into the zone. He was being pressured, bailing him out. Dylan Troy to backhand it into the Romans' end.
Very fast pace to start this period. You'd have to imagine this is what Waubonsie thought the game would go like. A little more possession, get to the net. Good start for Waubonsie. Not a bad start for Romans, but you don't want to, keep playing that dangerous game in your own end.
The loser of this game, season will end. The winner will have one more at 1 p.m. on Sunday afternoon in the combined division championship game. That'll be played against Wheaton West, who 2013 Blackhawks style tied it and went ahead in the last minute and 30 seconds to win 2-1 over Prep in an unbelievable game that just preceded this one. Speaking of the Blackhawks, they played the Bruins tonight. Lost on the game-winning goal with 14 seconds left.
No way?
Yeah.
Did not know that. I saw they lost 4-3. That's classic Blackhawks right now.
Nugan shoots. That was going wide, but into the glove anyway of Poinamani. He'll hang on for a freeze, take a D-zone draw in his end with 11:21 to go in the third period of what is still to this point a scoreless contest.
Good idea there. Just get the puck on net, get an offensive zone draw, get the right guys out there and see if you could put one in the back of the net.
Waubonsie certainly in unfamiliar territory here. They've scored 134 goals this season to the Romans 37. They've allowed 43 goals this season to the Romans 78. They've got a plus 91 goal difference to the Romans minus 41. And with 11 minutes left, we are 0-0. And we've got a really evenly contested game coming into this third period with identical shot totals at 17 apiece. Can the Romans continue their underdog Cinderella story? Here's Ziegler for Waubonsie, trying to avoid the fluke and make it to the state championship game like they thought that they were going to pregame. It's poked out to neutral ice. Here's Peters circling with it, waiting for his teammates to tag up. Once they do, he tries a shot. It was blocked. The second one was also blocked, getting both block shots, Kieran Mays, and the Romans will bring it out through neutral ice. Dumped in by Mays, all the way down below the line. It's picked up by Peters, got it to Camfield on the near side. 10-10 to go. That's going to be sent down, and there's the whistle for an icing against the Warriors. They'll change up some guys, or something you're not allowed to do in most hockey settings, but you are in high school after an icing. And they'll take a D-zone draw with 10:04.
Now we're seeing Waubonsie ice the puck a little bit more. Romans getting a little bit more offensive zone time. This is definitely what they're looking for.
Guys, I'm back on the Romans bench, and the confidence just continues to grow here for the blue and orange sledders. They don't even have a hesitation that they can win this game at this point.
Confident team is a dangerous team, that's for sure.
Now here's Callahan for the Warriors. Nice move to get around a check coming from DeJong. Jaltuck now behind the cage. Got it back to Ryan Callahan. Below the opposing goal line. Got it to Ultra Cruz, near side left wing. Ultra Cruz at the circle. Got it to Clemage. He shoots! Deflected off something and stayed out of the net. That looked like it may have been on its way to falling between the goal line and the back of the net, but did not do so. Callahan centers it, and another point-blank chance was sticked away by the great defensive presence of the Romans. Their defensive game has been on point tonight.
Yeah, they got him reeling, though. If they can keep this puck in the zone for a couple more minutes, I think they might get one here.
Ultra Cruz didn't even miss someone with his pass. Looked like there was no one to pass to. Here's DeJong, maybe a 2-on-1 with enough speed. DeJong threw it to the blue paint. The first save was made by Poinamani. The second one was also. Then he covered up the puck.
Wow.
The Romans can't believe they didn't just break the ice on that drive.
Great save. Go to the net. Let's look for a quick tip. Great job.
We'll drop the puck at the circle to Poitamani's right in the Warriors' end. Less than 9 to go, still waiting for our first. Puck falls, and it's possessed by the Warriors. They'll get it out to neutral ice and lose it. It's going to be cleared the other way by the Romans. Kostakis back in his own zone. Who is going to score first? And will it be enough to win the game? Dickinson throws it to the right corner. Winnick there to grab it. Get it back for Dickinson, or at least try to. It's going to be taken the other direction by Paul Callahan. Whiffed on his shot just over the blue line. That results in Waubonsie taking the puck away. Clear tripping call is called by the trailing official, not the one closest to it. So a power play coming up for Waubonsie. They still have possession, though. They have not blown it dead. Winnick gets it behind the cage right in front. Cassie scores! And with the 6-on-5 delayed penalty call, finally, the game-opening goal is scored by Cast. He had 12 in the regular season and gets one here in the Final Four. Waubonsie strikes first, and the Romans in a hole.
Looks like there's some discussion with the refs. I think they wanted a whistle. I don't think they ever had control of the puck, though.
When it was deflected aside by the stick of the goaltender, Michael Hughes, I thought that was going to be it. There was also a little bit of a scrum in the slot between the hash marks that I thought could have been called.
Guys, the Romans bench is understandably furious by that chain of events. And I was a little bit blocked by it, but the initial penalty on the trip in the middle of the ice, was it a Waubonsie player that tripped his own teammate? Or did I see that incorrectly?
I think you saw that incorrectly. I could be wrong, but it looked like a clear trip to me. They got 2 penalties?
So, yeah, Zachary Keski is sitting in the penalty box.
Yeah, guys, it's a bench minor. You
Really?
can imagine there were some choice words said after that goal, and they certainly thought that whistle should have been blown after Hughes controlled the puck, steered it aside. Couldn't believe they didn't get a whistle there. Not happy as the Romans bench, and led to that bench minor.
Don't like that call at all.
Wow.
Wow. I don't like that.
So Waubonsie, whose power play was nullified by the extra attacker goal on the delayed penalty, they are indeed going to get that power play from the bench minor. By the way, that Cast goal comes unassisted. 8:02 to go in the third. Now here is a Warrior power play.
Don't like that call at all. I'm just going to say that again. They're already down 1-0. Of course, the coaches are a little bit mad. Maybe they disagree with you, but give them a warning, and let's move on with the game.
And now they're ejecting some fans, I believe. I think that's the hold up here also, guys.
Oh, wow. So the puck falls at center ice. Warriors with a man up. Here's Callahan, drops it off. All the way to the net, throwing it to the backhand, trying to squeak it by. Where the Warriors, they couldn't do that. Romans get the clear. Waubonsie Mattia 0 for 1 on the power play so far in this game. Unsuccessful on their one attempt. Had some good looks, though. Again, 37+% power play on the regular season in Illinois West for the Warriors. It's going to be cleared by the Romans. Callahan did get a piece of it, but it does squeak outside the blue line, and Waubonsie going to have to reset.
You could see the fans getting kicked out with the police escort. Interesting.
Oh, that's too bad. Warriors control the puck.
That's
with
a
man
slash. Good call. Should have got one earlier, too. Clear two-hand right to the guy's legs.
Good eye there, Ben. I was following the puck, and the penalty happened away from the play. I didn't see it. You saw it immediately, and maybe one of those makeup calls you were referencing earlier, but you said a pretty obvious penalty, and just like in the first game, it's a pretty unusual occurrence to see 4-on-4 skating at the high school level, but we'll do it again. Waubonsie power play cut short.
Yeah, big opportunity. 4-on-4 hockey for Romans and Waubonsie, and the Romans will get about a minute of power play time.
Face-off controlled by the Warriors. Here's Dickinson into the zone, left wing. Dickinson threw it to the net and tried to Nikita Kucherov by just letting go of that puck and hoping that it fooled the goaltender Hughes, and it didn't. 42 seconds left in 4-on-4 play.
2 players to watch, 14 on Waubonsie and 6 on Romans. They definitely got speed, and they could take advantage of all the open ice.
There's 14, Dickinson shooting. That just missed the net wide to the left. Michael Dickinson with 34 points in the 23 games he's played this season. Only one guy with more points than that. It's Evan Ziegler. Romans, 4-on-4, will look to initiate a rush before their power play gets started. That's in 7 seconds, by the way. Brought into the zone, and a shot taken there from De Jong. Poitamani looked confident as the puck was on its way to him and sort of scrambled at the very end, did eventually get the clear, and with 1 second to go in 4-on-4, essentially the power play for the Romans has begun here with this next faceoff.
See what they could do here. It would be really, really big momentum goal. 6 minutes to go, Final 4 game, down 1-0. Got to try to find one here.
They'll be on the power play for 3 seconds less than a minute. 5-on-4. They'll control the puck at the point. Here's De Jong getting it to Hayes. He shoots, and a nice screen in front to block the view of Poitamani, but eventually that puck did not go. 35 seconds left on the penalty. The man will be let out with 5:05 to go on the clock on your screen. Here's Hayes throwing it towards the net. Nothing there. Then on the rebound, a tough angle shot from Weiland wouldn't go. Warriors will clear it to center ice. Just keep throwing pucks to the net if you're Chicago Central. De Jong, one-timer. Didn't get a lot on that, sort of whiffed, and it went into the corner. Camfield trying to clear it out. It's kept alive and thrown in the direction of the cage by Hayes. It wouldn't go. Power play for the Romans now over. Wide open net for Weiland, but he couldn't hang on to the puck. Hayes then at the point tried a shot. It was blocked. Waubonsie has numbers the other way. Here they come. A shot taken by Blessing. Will not go. Maybe a slight piece of that post. Tucker on the zone entry with 4:44 to go. Throws it to the net. Weiland looking for a tip. He got one, but didn't result in a goal. Now the Romans bench furious that that is not called a penalty. Then another shot in the direction of Poitamani, and that wouldn't go. That was a pretty strong reaction from the bench, Max.
Oh, that should have been an icing.
Guys, the vibe down here has turned from confidence to fun to they're pissed. They are angry down here on the bench. They're fighting right now, and they are looking for a goal here in the last 4:10.
Callahan to Alter Cruz. His shot didn't get a lot on it, and it goes wide. Gets it back. Alter Cruz out to Gastakis, winds up and fires. That got blocked on its way. Roman's going to send it the length. That's an icing and a whistle with just under 4 minutes to play. They'll drop the puck in Chicago Central's end as they'll do anything they can to find a tying goal in the last 4 minutes.
I'd look to run a face-off play here. Try to get a win, maybe fly both wingers, maybe fly one. See if you can get a little breakaway, maybe a 2-on-1. See what they do.
Caden Cast, the only player with a point in this game, an unassisted goal in the 1-0 score. Puck falls, and it's won by Waubonsie. Here's Clamage at the point. Callahan now trying to touch that one over to Alter Cruz. He could not. They'll dump it in again. Less than 4 on the clock. That's tipped into the zone to avoid an icing by Haviland. Taken by Gastakis behind his own net. Gastakis through neutral ice. Tried to dump that one down. Fanned on that, but did get it to the corner. Here's Stickney behind the net. Now with it is Brown. Looking for a pass. Brown Biden, and now out to neutral ice, poking it ahead of one, Mays, but he couldn't get it by, and now Waubonsie the other way. Paukstis lost the puck, and it's cleared out to neutral ice. Here's Callahan with it now. Over the red line, now the opposition's blue line. Callahan takes a lap, needs some help. His guys are changing, and there were 5 Romans defenders against him, and they stole the puck away. We'll get it out to neutral ice. Falling down and turning it over, Jet Nugan all the way to the goal. Tried to pull it to his forehand, couldn't do that. Keep your eye on Michael Hughes at the Romans net with 2:28 to go. He'll wait for the signal from his coach to come to the bench and sub on an extra skater. In spite of the miraculous performance he's had tonight, there's a big hit right by the blue line, far side. Meanwhile, Ziegler with the puck, got it out to neutral ice. Here's Burke tipping it ahead. Dickinson, whoa, what a pass. Dickinson, he shoots. That's high of the net. What a great setup. Perfectly placed pass, but they couldn't result in a goal. That would have been the dagger. Now 2 minutes to play. Romans with possession. Hughes still in his net. Here's Earhart, left point. He'll get that one down low. It's Weiland, but getting there first for Waubonsie is Gustakis. He'll look to get it out of the zone. That puck just misses the ceiling and goes all the way down. That's an icing. And
I'm calling a
muted
timeout
whistle.
and taking him here. Getting the goalie, call a timeout, set up a play.
Yeah, and there's the signal. Timeout has been called by the Chicago Central Romans. Oh boy, we were in this position just 2 hours ago, and Wheaton West scored 2 goals with less time than there is on the clock right here to come back from 1-0 and win.
It's do or die now. You win the faceoff, get to the front of the net. It's not going to be a pretty dangle. You're not going to put it between someone's legs. You're either going to put it in off a redirect or you're going to find a rebound.
It's been a goaltender duel. Jack Poitamani and Michael Hughes both shining in their net. Each had 17 saves out of 17 shots coming into the third period. And I'm sure decent amount more, especially for Poitamani. It's 4 shutouts to his name in the regular season.
And you know Waubonsie's got prep in the back of their mind. They just watched that game. They're up 1-0 with just about the same time left and didn't even make it to overtime. Got to be in the back of their minds. And the same thing for Roman. They got Wheaton in the back of their minds saying, hey, they just did it. Why can't we?
Max, what'd you gather down there from the Romans huddle?
Guys, very simple. They've been seeing all the rebounds given up on the other side on the Waubonsie net. They want to crash the net, throw the puck in as quickly as possible, get bodies around the net, get a dirty goal.
Glove side. That's where I'm going. Glove side. He's been shaky with the glove. A lot of rebounds.
So in spite of the attacking zone face-off, Romans will
You're
wait.
going to see Hughes halfway to the bench here. As soon as they get possession, he'll come right to the bench.
Boy, those are some loud stick taps through your mic, Max. We can tell these guys are hyped, and they do win the face-off. There goes Hughes to the bench. 6 attackers on for Chicago Central, and an empty cage to shoot at for the Warriors. Here's Weiland, he shoots, got rid of that shot somehow, and getting a piece, Poitamani. 1:20 left in the third. Warriors grab the puck. It's Winnick with it from his own end. He'll get that one out to neutral ice. Jaltuk couldn't hang on. Chicago Central going to come back and grab the puck in their own end. Looking for one more rush with 1:05 to play. Here's Nugan. Out to neutral ice it goes. Campfield fires at the empty cage. Would have been offside. Smart move by Jaltuk to get back. Last 50 seconds here. Neutral ice. Clamage gets a piece of it and throws one towards the net. Gloved away by Mays. And here come the Romans again. Mays into the zone, left wing. 40 seconds left. Threw it to the blue paint. Trying everything they can. A scrum for the puck. It's kept alive by Chicago Central. To the point for DeJong, keeping it in. He'll throw into the net, goes wide. Now it's thrown in the net one more time. Open net to shoot at, and somehow it stays out. Waubonsie's going to ice this one down. Oh my goodness, that was their chance.
Wow, you got at least one chance with the goalie out of the net, and that might have been the one. 22 seconds left, though. Still got some time. You got to get the puck to the point and get to the front of the net, and it's an all-out madhouse at that point.
Here's the game right here. 22.1. 1-0. Weiland will take the face-off against Callahan and win it back to the point. Goes for Mays, near side, shoots, just missed the net off the end boards. They'll try and grab the puck, taken away by Blessing. He's going to shoot from 200 feet, goes wide, and is an icing. That's always the risk you take when you shoot at that empty target from your own zone. If you miss, you ice the puck, and you'll have to take the face-off in your own end again. Waubonsie so close to that state championship game. This could be the last 12 seconds of the Romans season. Same face-off matchup, Weiland and Callahan. Puck is dropped. It's controlled by the Romans. Hayes shot.
Wow. Stopped
by Poitamani. He was not ready for that, but made the save anyway to preserve the 0 with 6.2, and we'll have one more draw.
It's a great look. They're getting a lot of opportunities.
Face-off will come to the near circle this time, right wing. 6 seconds left, Weiland and Callahan. Let's do it one more time. This time it's won by Callahan. Loose puck goes behind the net. 3 seconds left on the clock. They'll pin it on the end boards, and that's it. The Waubonsie Mattia Warriors are headed to the state championship. They'll play Wheaton West in the final. A gutsy 1-0 victory for the green, gold, and white sweaters. They're kings of this side of the bracket. And it'll be a couple of teams with a W logo battling it off in the combined division championship on Sunday. An unbelievable game from Chicago Central Romans, but their Cinderella streak ends today. And Waubonsie is going right back to that combined division title game.
Great win by Waubonsie, but you got to give a shout out to Romans. 13 seed, played their butts off. You know, every period, every shift. They're one goal away. It hurts, but they got a lot to be proud of making this run in that state tournament.
To make it this far, if you're Chicago Central, a lot of guys counted you out. But you can just tell that the confidence has been with this blue and orange team all throughout the state tournament. They knew that they may be an underdog. That's not the way their minds perceived that fact. They knew that they could hang on with any team.
Those block shots, man, love that.
(29-25) shots on goal ended up going the way of the Romans.
Wow, a little bit surprising, but hey, they played an awesome hockey game. Got a lot to be proud of. Came up a goal short, but seems like a great season for that program, and looking to build off of that and be a preliminary contender every time. 29
saves in the shutout to go to the final game for Jack Poitamani. Don't go anywhere. Max Anderson down at ice level. Maybe we'll have a chat with the shutout goaltender or the lone goal scorer, Caden Cass, number 11. We'll see what happens. Also hear from Jeremy Donbro, head coach of this Waubonsie team. As you can see on your screen, Jack Poitamani enjoying the moment with Ian Altercruz. And some water on the face. The junior netminder goes to Mattia, and now Max is down there with Jeremy, head coach. Max, take it away.
Thanks, Dylan. Jeremy, first of all, the gutty performance from this Chicago Central Romans team. They gave you everything you could handle here in this game. What do you have to say about their effort here tonight?
They're solid, right? I mean, their regular season record doesn't speak for how good of a team they are. They gave it everything, played very well defensively. And they 100% on every shift from them, right? So we just had to keep going. No, all credit to them. Goalie had a great night. They made it very difficult on us.
Caden Cass got that game winner with the sixth man on the ice. What did you see on that goal, and what did you see from Caden?
We had some speed coming up the rush, right? We get a trip, we get it down low, and then we got some net front presence, which is something we asked for at the intermission, and we got one out in the slot and put it in. So he scored some big ones this year. You know, he had no T1 against, I forget who, but no T1 with a few seconds left in one of our bigger games recently. So he's definitely got a little bit of a clutch gene to him.
Jack Pointamani, a shutout here tonight to send you to the state championship. Talk about his performance and what he meant for you guys here tonight.
I mean, he's a rock. 8th, 9th shutout of the season. So he's just been standing on his head. He does everything we ask for. Everything we ask of him, right? Fought off all the rebounds, even the traffic at the end there, right? I think he'd say he'd like to corral a couple more rebounds, but other than that, no, he did everything we needed out of him.
Thanks, Jeremy. Go celebrate with your team.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Jet. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jerry.
Absolutely love it. Jack, get in here. Jack, you got the shutout. You guys are headed to the state championship.
Feels great.
How'd you get it done tonight?
I just needed to stay calm, keep my composure. I knew that my boys would get a goal for me.
The Romans came scrambling there at the end, looking for that game tire. You were all over the place, had a couple of crucial saves. What was your focus there down the stretch?
Really just on the puck, you know, eyes on the puck. It's just a simple game. I knew to keep my composure, and yeah, we got it done.
You're going to the state championship. You got Wheaton West coming up next. What do you expect from them, and what are you looking forward to on Sunday?
Well, Wheaton West is a great team. We've played them a couple times this year. It's going to be a battle, but we're ready for it.
Okay, go enjoy with the teammates. We'll see you on Sunday. Guys, that'll do it from down on the ice.
Wondering how many stops he made in his shutout performance? Look at his jersey. 29 for 29 for Jack Pointamani, and a shutout and a gutsy 1-0 victory for Waubonsie Matia Warriors. And they're headed to the state championship, and they will play Wheaton West on Sunday at 1 p.m. That game will be right here on the SHL Network. So now we've got the girls' final set, the red division set, the combined division set. Only thing left to figure out is junior varsity. That's going to happen tomorrow night. Identical semifinals as the JV SHL, which is GBS and GBN. GBN, the heavy favorite to go all the way at the junior varsity level. New Trier JV will go up against York. The North-South game first, then New Trier and York will follow. I believe that's the way it is. Anyhow, if you, we will not unfortunately be broadcasting those games to you, but go ahead and follow at SHL Network on Instagram. We'll be here on social media bringing you updates on all of those, on those two games, and we will have our finals field set by tomorrow night. So if you're looking for our broadcasts, we have 4 more games this season before we have our off season at the SHL Network. All 4 of those games will be Sunday, the back-to-back-to-back-to-back quadruple header of all of the state championship games. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Final Four here at the combined division. 2-1 win by Wheaton West over Prep, and a 1-0 win by Waubonsie over the Chicago Central Romans. Ben, any thoughts before we sign off?
What a night of hockey. As I said, you come to Bensenville, you come to the Edge in March, and you know you're going to be seeing some great hockey, playing some great hockey. Appreciate you guys letting me hop on for the night. Excited to come watch the games on Sunday, and love what the SHL Network does. So thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Well, thanks for being on here. As a part of the coaching staff for GBN, you definitely have a really interesting way of looking at the game and making analysis. Anyway, one more time, Jimmy Olson, our technical engineer, all the graphics and replays, and the technical ability to get this broadcast to your screen. Vivian Hernandez on camera. Max Anderson was down at ice level tonight. Ben Stein with the color commentary. And my name is Dylan Ward, hoping you enjoyed our broadcast of this game. 1-0 final score going the way of Waubonsie, and they're headed to the state championship. We will see you Sunday. Make sure you're either here at the rink or tuned in all day long. We'll have a lot of great stuff for you.